Okay, so this is very cool. We've reached another great milestone because we're going to basically put together our first product review, right? So, what do we want to review? How do we decide what it is that we want to review? Which products do we actually want to pick? It's actually very straightforward, and I'm going to show you exactly how it works in this lecture. Now, I'm on my main niche area, my smart fitness area, and if we scroll down, I hope you remember from previous lectures, I had smart fitness and I had the opportunity therefore to go into smart cardio, recovery and health, fitness apps, etc. Okay, now by the way, I don't have to stick exactly with what these Amazon categories are giving me, but given that Amazon knows the market so well and all of the hard work they've done, they're basically telling me, really, and I should be clever about it and take that information directly from them and use it. So for the moment, I'm diving into fitness trackers, right? So let's go into fitness trackers. That's what we've been talking about through the course. And I'm now presented with a whole bunch, okay? Best sellers, most gifted, most wished for, top rated, hot new releases, etc., etc. And there'll be pages and pages of these things. Now, how do you choose? Well, it's very straightforward. You are looking for a minimum of 100 reviews, all right? Because as a general rule, and it is a general rule, this isn't scientific, but generally speaking, 1 in 100 people who buy a product off Amazon will leave a review. So for example, if I asked you, when you bought, let's assume you bought a product off Amazon at some point, did you leave a review? You would probably say no, right? Because in the majority, 99%, don't go back and leave reviews. Only 1% do. So what that means is that I can work out more or less, and again it's a very rule of thumb, more or less how many products have been sold based on the number of reviews. All I've got to do is multiply the number of reviews by 100 and that will give me the number of products sold. Okay, very generally. I know I've said that a few times now. This is not scientific, but it gives you a good idea. Okay, so for this one here, for example, this one here I'm rotating my mouse around, 2,841 reviews, close to 300,000 products sold, if that were the case. Over here, we're close to 200,000 products. Okay, as I scroll down, there are massive numbers of reviews for the most part, although this one over here with 88 would be something I perhaps wouldn't want to consider. I'm under my 100 review minimum. But, generally speaking, in this niche that I'm in here, it's very popular. Fitness trackers are very popular. So for the most part, most of this stuff will have over 100 reviews. Now, that might not be the case with you in your niche, all right? You might need to be a little bit more careful. But just make sure, it's dead easy. All you've got to do is look at your products, and anything over 100 reviews is definitely up for consideration. Now, you definitely then want to take the ones with the most reviews, the best selling products, right? That's going to make your life a lot easier. The product's already selling, you write product reviews, it's going to make you a lot more money, etc. It's pretty straightforward. Now, when it comes to price, okay, because with other business models, like for example, drop shipping, we often talk in drop shipping about an impulse buy, all right? And therefore we talk around the sort of $20 or $50 mark. And the reason for that with drop shipping is that often people are buying off of a site that's an untrusted site, okay? Now, with this model, with Amazon being this huge trusted brand that we're basically piggybacking off, price is not really the same issue, all right? You might not want to try and sell something in the thousands, there's nothing stopping you, but selling something, for hundreds of dollars is not really a problem. And in fact, because your commissions, you're going to get sort of 7-8% commission on these products from Amazon, you want to sort of lean towards the higher priced products, okay? Bearing in mind, of course, that the higher you go, if you're trying to sell, let's say, running machines, if I were to go over there, I'd probably find that there were less sales because they're higher priced products. It's inevitable. So you want to get that kind of balance. And what I'm looking at here with the sort of $200, $300, something like that mark, I find that for me is a sweet spot because there's plenty of demand at that price, and I'm getting a pretty decent commission off it as well, so it's well worth my while. Okay, enough of me going on about it. Now let's go and actually have a look for a product that I really want to choose. So as I scroll up here, honestly, I've got so much choice, it's kind of crazy. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this one over here, this Fitbit Iconic smartwatch, okay? If I click on this, so here we go, lots and lots of reviews, okay? So there's tons of these things sold. A good price, I got a nice commission off of that. A sort of 7 or 8% is going to give me something like $25, which is great. And the other thing I like as I scroll down is Amazon will do their classic bundle thing, their classic upsells and cross-sells that they do so incredibly well, which is pushing the total price up a bit. And as I said to you before, if the customer buys anything off of Amazon for the next 24 hours after you've sent them there, you're going to get a commission. So if Amazon's able to persuade them, right, to buy these extra products to go with it, then my commission will go up as a result. So this is a great product. So what I want you to do now is, in your niche, look for products that you could review. Remember that rule, that a minimum of 100 reviews, and just surf around and see what you can find. I guarantee you'll find some really, really interesting products. So good luck, crack on, and I'll see you in the next lecture.